And welcome back. I'm joined by Albert with Colorado Parks and Wildlife today, and as you can see, we have two extra friends with us today. But before we get into that, let me ask you, so what is your official position with Colorado Parks and Wildlife?
My official title is District Wildlife Manager, which is kind of a long title. We're also known as wildlife officers because we are law enforcement officers as well. But our job is to not only enforce the rules and regulations of the state of Colorado as it regards to wildlife populations, but we also manage the wildlife in the essence of habitat improvements, meeting with schools and talking to young children and teaching them about wildlife, and hopefully bringing up a new generation of conservationists here in the state.
Perfect. Okay, and now, so part of your job, do you see guys like these often, or do you deal with these?
Seeing a mountain lion is actually pretty rare. We do have a hunting season for mountain lions, so on occasion when folks harvest a mountain lion, they are required to get them checked. Oftentimes they'll call myself or another wildlife officer in order to check that mountain lion and make sure that it was taken legally.
Yeah, and so with these guys, I mean, I don't know if you can tell compared to kind of where we're standing, but would these be like full-grown mountain lions about this size, or are these younger?
These are about full-grown mountain lions. This is the average size male, probably 150 pounds or so.
Yeah.
They can reach over 200 on the large size. The females, a large female is about 150 pounds. So this one's maybe 120 or so.
Yeah.
When it was alive. So they are big cats. They're the biggest cat in North America.
Okay, so just, if someone was living in a rural area or there was mountain lion sightings near them, what tips would you give them just to make sure that they are being as safe as they possibly can be?
Well, one thing is if they have a dog with them, to keep the dog on a leash.
Yep.
Know that mountain lions are afraid of people. For the most part, they are afraid of people. And they're predators, and they're used to four-legged prey.
Okay.
So if you keep your dog on a leash, keep it with you, that way your dog won't become prey.
Okay.
One thing I try to explain to people is if you do see a mountain lion, don't run. It will set that instinct, that chase instinct of prey. Yeah. But if you do see one, back away slowly, make yourself look big, put your arms out and maybe wave slowly, but talk to it firmly so they know that you're not prey.
Well, thank you. And if there, if anyone wants to get more information about mountain lions or additional ways to stay safe, where could they head to?
Well, you can go to our website. It's cpw@state.co.us. You can Google Colorado Parks and Wildlife, and it'll come up. And if people see a mountain lion, any sightings, whether it's here in the Grand Valley or anywhere in the state for that matter, contact Parks and Wildlife.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today. That's all the time we have now, but you heard it. If you want more information, you can head to the CPW website, and we'll be right back after this break.